This video is a little long because there is a lot to love about Cartagena. Our stop in Cartagena coincided with their annual independence celebration when Cartagena celebrates their independence from Spain. There is so much history in this city and it was so amazing. We opted to take a night tour of the walled city. The walled city stretches about 7 miles in diameter. The fortress there would hold all of the gold, silver, emeralds, and slaves for Spain. Cartagena gained their independence from Spain in 1811, and the slaves were freed in 1852. The African culture is really what makes Cartagena such a colorful, vibrant, beautiful city in Colombia. We toured the walled city and caught glimpses of performances throughout the whole evening. The town center paid homage to many beloved figures, including this lovely lady. But my favorite is St. Peter Clavier. He was the priest who worked and cared for the slaves. He died in 1654, so it would be almost 200 years before the people found freedom. Freedom from Spain came at a different cost in the 1800s as they starved the people and cut off all the ships and supplies to the area. And the people of Cartagena stood up and faced the famine and faced the challenges and gained their independence, and they earned the title of La Heroica. And it was really neat as we were on our way back to the ship that Virgin was paying homage to that as well by saying that Virgin loves La Heroica. Day 2, we are heading out to a private beach club in the Rosario Islands. The tour guides gave us some naranjilla fruit and made us some juice out of it. It was absolutely delicious. I'd never had anything like it. We arrived at this private island beach club. They only do day trips. You can't stay here overnight. They don't have the infrastructure and the utilities, Wi-Fi, things like that. We were warmly greeted by the staff at this resort with fresh juice and also fresh seafood options for lunch that you could add on. It was so cool to see them walk around with those lobsters. The food was amazing. Talk about that African influence in their food. This is where I got to see that the most, and it was delicious. The best Caribbean food I've ever had. This property was absolutely stunning, and it was such a nice way to spend the day in the Rosario Islands, just relaxing, cut off, spending time with yourself, your friends, your family, your loved one. I was with my mom. It was a great day. It was probably one of our favorite beach experiences of the trip. I like to think I may have left a little mark on Cartagena as well. I opted for an amazing massage before we got back on the boat and continued our tour of Cartagena Bay. This is the Fort San Fernando de Boca Chica. This is a 2-part fortress system. There is a fortress on the left and a fortress on the right. You notice those openings at the bottom along the waterline are where the cannon holes. They actually funneled the ships to have to come between these fortresses, and if they were bad, if they had intentions of invasion, or if they were enemy ships, they would just shoot them down and sink them right there. This whole bay is full of sunken ships, and they've gone through and done all the treasure seeking. You see the other side there. So same thing, the cannon holes along the water line, and this was the first area of defense for the Bay of Cartagena. After the heavy history lesson, they passed out some traditional, nutritious, yummy snack of bacalhau. They told us we were near the site of the 1709 shipwreck of the San Jose Galleon, where all that treasure remains 2,000 feet below the sea, untouchable. The city of Cartagena is made up of several islands, and they call this one Little Miami. The cruise boat actually offers a free zoo-type wildlife sanctuary where you can interact with all sorts of different animals. But please don't be like this guy. We cruised out of Cartagena mid-afternoon. It was a beautiful but hot, humid day. It's always hot and humid there. We waved goodbye to the Virgin del Carmen. At that moment, I made a wish to return.